My Frost fans, welcome back to the video, guys. I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can actually get a whole bunch of the brand new Wrestlemania 41 tier cards. And guys, this is going to be really cool, guys. If you guys are really pumped about this, let me know in the comments. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the little bell. Hit like, guys know whenever I post a video. If you guys actually want to follow me on SuperCard, all you got to do is just actually just type in PaytonFrost, all lowercase or all uppercase. But as I said, you guys can see my name like this. PaytonFrost like this. But as I said, there's a space after my name. You guys won't be able to find me. But as I said, if you guys type my name all one word without a space, then you guys can find me on SuperCard. Either way works. Come on, baby, come on, 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 come on, baby, come on. And guys, go check out the Real Cheap on SuperCard. Here's his card, here's his card, here's his card, here's his card, here's his cards, here's his team. If you guys like to go check him out on SuperCard, I'm actually showing you guys how you guys can actually get a whole bunch of the brand new Wrestlemania 41 tier cards free, and pretty much how to get a whole bunch of them, which would be pretty cool, guys. But guys, like I said, I want to show you guys like all the big tactics and stuff, cheats, glitches, exploits. I want to show you guys everything and how to actually get a whole bunch of the brand new Wrestlemania 41 tier cards. I know I did a video, but this time I want to show you guys more about it because there's even more big ways on how you guys can actually get Wrestlemania tier cards. It's pretty insane. But yeah, like I said though, guys, I want to show you guys the biggest way. So basically, one of the first ways, as long as you guys are at this tier, so basically, as long as your team is at WrestleMania, then you guys can actually get WrestleMania tier cards on TBG and Team Stomping Ground, which is pretty amazing. And of course, one of the other big ways is you guys can actually go to the actual PvP. Of course, you guys can get PvP Platinum packs, get rarity draft picks and stuff. But also, if you guys get the base plus and the plus gold pack, then you guys have chances at WrestleMania tier cards, which is really good. And then basically, you guys can also play any tier. So let's say, for an example, so if you guys upgrade your tier pretty much on this, if you guys go to the reward, if your guys' tier is WrestleMania, then you guys will get WrestleMania tier cards, which is pretty cool. Like I said, King of the Ring is a good game mode to play, so it's very fun. Okay. And then also on Survivor, as long as your tier is Survivor, as long as your guys' tier is WrestleMania, then you guys can get a guaranteed WrestleMania on Survivor. Now, here's pretty much how you guys level up your tier. So basically, if you guys get tons and tons of XP, so if you guys want to get to WrestleMania, you need over 2.5 million XP. But like I said, the guys, pretty much no matter what card you guys get, will give you tons of XP. But the thing is, though, no matter like which card you guys get for XP, as long as you guys are on that tier, or as long as your tier is ahead, then you guys get XP. But the thing is, if you guys already surpassed like that tier, you won't really get any XP. So basically, pretty much, even though I'm almost at WrestleMania, I'm at Valor. So let me do a little experiment just to show you guys. So pretty much, since I'm at Valor, I'll get XP from Valor and pretty much any tier higher, which Valor, WrestleMania, then any other tier higher, I'll get XP. But the thing is, even though I already passed dual tier, I won't get no XP even if I pulled the dual tier cards. It doesn't work like that. And the thing is, you can get XP from pretty much any support cards, action cards, manager cards, pretty much anything, tier cards, no matter what tier it is, then you guys will get XP. But of course, the higher the tier, the more XP you're going to get to level up your tier all the way to WrestleMania, of course. So just to show you guys. And guys, one of the other big ways is if you guys actually go to campaign. This, as I said, what's actually pretty crazy. As I said, no game mode can actually win against campaign because of the rewards you get, but there is actually a pretty, I would say, pretty much close first or even close second in the range. But like I said, pretty much any one of these rewards, you guys will get Valor tier cards. The thing is, since Valor and WrestleMania are combined, there's going to be a few rewards for Valor, and then there's going to be a bunch for WrestleMania. So it's pretty much cut in half between both. But yeah, like I said, any one of these, you guys get a whole bunch of cards and stuff. And then if you guys get lucky, then you guys get the EO Sky Limited, which is pretty insane. But guys, the next thing on how to actually get a whole bunch of WrestleMania tier cards is you guys can actually go to the boom mode. And for an example, each one of these matches only takes probably about a minute or so to play. It's pretty quick. But like I said, you guys need to win. And if you guys go all the way to the Platinum packs, if you guys get 10, 11, 12 wins, then you guys can actually get guaranteed WrestleMania cards or even get bonus chance packs and get lucky and maybe you can get a whole bunch of them. And you guys have chances at the Alexa Bliss Valor event card and the WrestleMania 41 Ethan Page event card, which is pretty cool. And like I said, you guys can get them in the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond packs, which is really cool. Like I said, that's why I said the boom mode is definitely one of the best game modes that can actually go on, that can actually compete with the actual, campaign game mode. And the thing is, no matter which card you guys get, you also get XP from it as well. So that's why I said. And keep in mind, you guys can also do events and stuff. There's holiday events, Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's Day, Easter, spring, summer. And there's also different quests up here where you guys get different event cards. And you guys can even do Wild Wednesday based on your tier as well. So if you guys are WrestleMania, then you guys get a chance at WrestleMania cards, which I still want to do. So I need to upgrade my tier. So that's what that's kind of what I'm going to be working on now. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that tonight. Yeah, I'm going to try to get my tier all the way up to WrestleMania. So yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. And then pretty much, we should also have these cards too, if they updated yet. I don't know if they updated. But guys, we should also have these cards as well. They are the new pay-per-view. These are the new, I think, PLE cards, right? Or the new pay-per-view cards. These are the new pay-per-view cards, which are going to be the new WrestleMania cards, and they come out here in 2 days. It will be John Cena and... I don't know. Who was the... Oh, yeah. It will be John Cena and Seth Rollins because they were the two big winners from the first 2 nights. That's why they do it as well, you know what I mean? So it was John Cena and Seth Rollins were the 2 biggest nights, I believe, unless they do Io Sky. I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be pretty cool, though, guys. But, guys, those will be the brand new WrestleMania cards. And like I said, then you guys can buy the bronze, silver, gold, platinum packs, do grab bag packs, or you guys can wait. You know, it's up to you guys. And then pretty much, like I said, though, guys, so you guys can pretty much get a whole lot of draft picks and PvP and stuff. And the Royal Rumble matches, do all your Super Coin matches and stuff, all the different game modes, team events, all that type of stuff. Get QR codes, lock codes, free gifts, bundles, and stuff. Then head over to the drop board. Well, the draft picks times. Well, yeah, go to the rewards and the money in the bank. Do the draft picks times 25. You can do this 3 times in a row. Head over to the drop board. And like I said, so if you guys hit the tier, then you guys will get WrestleMania. Well, you get Valor, WrestleMania card. You get the idea. Yep. And then pretty much if you guys keep upgrading your tier, then you guys will make the tier bar on how many like tiers you guys need to reset easier. And said he said it goes all the way up to like one. It makes it cheaper all the way to like 145 or something like that. It's pretty cool. And pretty much one of the other big ways. So like for an example, if you guys have tons and tons of super coins, which that's really cool though about this. So if you guys have tons of super coins, you guys can go to the card catalog, and you guys can make any tier card you want as long as you guys unlock that tier, which is really cool. So yeah, you guys can actually unlock this. The card catalog is like one of the most broken ways. Even though it does cost super coins, it's very cool. And what's actually cool though, I could actually do this for an example. Since I have that many super coins, what I could do is I could buy any of these Valor tier cards and I will get XP from it. It would cost me 4,700, but if I wanted to do that, but I don't recommend doing that if it's, if you don't, But like I said, so a single costs 2,300, but a pro costs you 4,700. So, you know what I mean? And then, like I said, you can get any card you guys want. And then pretty much if you guys want, as long as you guys have the tier unlocked, then you guys can make any WrestleMania card you want of the base tier, of course. But you can't make event cards, special editions, limited editions or anything like that. You can't make any of those, which does suck. They should have that. But yeah. And like I said, though, guys, if you guys are also getting XP, remember, you guys can also pro your card. You can pro your male, female cards. You guys can also pro your support cards, action cards, managers, pretty much anything as long as you guys have of the same tier of that card. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So then you guys can do that. Just letting you guys know. Yep, so that's actually really cool. And then you guys can also go to the fusions as well. Fusions are also pretty big as well because there's different events for that as well. But then whenever like whenever the new Valor and WrestleMania fusion cards come out here later on down the road, it'll be pretty cool. And now one of the other ways is if you guys get a whole lot of rarity draft picks, then you guys can head over to the rarity draft board. And if you guys hit the WrestleMania tier, then you guys can actually then you guys have chances at getting guaranteed WrestleMania 41 tier cards, which is pretty good. And like I said, though, guys, there's a lot of big stuff. And one of the other big ways is if you guys get your tier all the way to WrestleMania tier, then you guys can do the objective counter pack. This counter pack, it's the pack that's basically based on your tier. So if you guys get to WrestleMania, then you guys will get your cards. You guys will get your tier all the way to WrestleMania and get guaranteed WrestleMania tier cards, which is pretty cool. And all you have to do is do challenges and stuff. It's pretty insane. But like I said, though, guys, so you're pretty much trying to combine XP with getting WrestleMania tier cards at the same time. So then you guys can level up your tier all the way to WrestleMania and get WrestleMania cards at the same time. But like I said, you can also skip ahead and just play the boom game mode or even play campaign and actually get the tier cards as well. So And like I said, you can also open up like other packs and stuff. You know, there's different ways of actually skipping ahead of a tier. You guys can even do, even if you guys get your tier to, even if you guys get your team tier to WrestleMania, then you guys go to the team events to do that and get WrestleMania cards that easy. You know what I mean? As I said, there's different ways of actually, you know, bypassing the required WrestleMania tier. It might be a little bit trickier, but it's still good. You know what I mean? Like I said, because then you guys get WrestleMania tier cards before you guys get to the tier. You know what I mean? But like I said, also getting XP at the same time. You know. But like I said, though, guys, that is how you guys can actually get a whole bunch of the new WrestleMania 41 tier cards. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what tier you guys are, and let me know what your guys' most favorite WrestleMania card is in the game so far. And let me know which card you guys hope to still pull. If you guys haven't pulled it, let me know in the comments. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the little bell. Hit like guys know whenever I post a video. Peace, God love it.